Good morning, students. You are most welcome to the language class. Here we are starting chapter 10 prepositions. Prepositions are words that shows us the relation between the noun and pronoun or the subject and the object. Okay. For example, the coffee mug is on the counter. It is making a relation between the coffee mug and the counter. Where it is on the counter. Next, it is given the coffee mug is beneath the counter. That means just down but inside something. Okay. The coffee mug is inside the drawer. The coffee mug is leaning against the tap. So inside you can see that it is inside means it can be open or closed, but it will be enclosed one. The coffee mug is beside the counter. That means at the side. The coffee mug is near the tap. See the pictures properly and try to understand. The coffee mug is behind the cookie jar. That means at the back. Okay. The coffee mug is between the oven and the teapot. The coffee mug is among the other mugs. That means when one thing will be in mixed with another things, we will see among. That means we are sitting among the class A's friends, we can say, or the classmates. Okay. She held the coffee mug over the tap. That means it is not touching each other. See? But it is on. When it will be touched, it will be on. And when it will not be touched, it will be over. A preposition is a word which links nouns or pronouns to other words by telling us about the place, time and direction of nouns or pronouns. Preposition that I told that preposition is a word which links nouns or pronouns to the other words by telling us about the place, time and direction of the noun or pronoun. Preposition which tells us about the position of a noun is called preposition of place. So here in the above examples we have read about the preposition of place. Next, some preposition of places are in, on, under, inside, beneath, between. There are two more uses of prepositions. One is time and another is direction. I have told you before also. The train arrived on time. It arrived at 5 past 8 a.m. It is showing the time. So it is preposition of time. Here on and at is the preposition of time. Number 2, over the river, through the roads, to grandma's house we go. Through means it will be an enclosed one. We will start from an enclosed one point and we will end to the another point. So you will say that woods how it will be enclosed one. Actually woods means forest, and it is densely. If you will see a forest, you will see that nothing, you can see only trees and trees. So it is enclosed with the trees, and we are starting from one point and we are getting out. So it is through. She poured coffee into the mug. So it is showing the position that something is coming out from inside. So it is into. Notice that sentence 1, the preposition on and at refer to time. Prepositions that tell us about time are called prepositions of time. In sentence 2 and 3, through, to and into refer to the direction of movement. So prepositions that tell us about movement and its direction are called preposition of direction. Here circle the pronouns in the story below. You have to circle the pronouns. I will say 2 or 3 and rest, you have to circle the prepositions and I will tell 2 or 3 and you have to do by yourself. Raman had a test at school it was at 8:30 in the morning. At every day he works to school too. So rest you will find. Okay. Here is a fill in the blanks. Where were you when the robbers came into the bank? I was standing in a queue to deposit some money. How many robbers were there? There were two robbers. They came in at 12:30 p.m. What did the robbers do first? They first came over counter 6. On one of them snatched a key from an officer and put it in his pocket. Where did they go then? They rushed past the people into the manager's office. How did they escape? They made their escape by jumping through a window and jumping over the gate. We will do it in the copy. Next, here are some more informations on preposition of time and direction. Prepositions of time: at, on, from, for, in. We use at to talk about an exact point in time. Our school starts at 8:15, or we can say 15 past 8 in the morning. So it is the exact time. It will not start every day. It will start at 8:15 only, not someday in 8:20 or 8:10. We use on or from to talk about a particular hour, day and date. My brother is coming on Monday. Our school sports day will be held on the 12th of December. My exams are starting from tomorrow. Okay. So it is showing the exact day, that Monday. It is a particular day of the week when it will happen. School sports day will held on the 12th December. So 12th of December is the particular day. My exams are starting from tomorrow. From here it is fixed that from tomorrow only it will start. We used to talk about a stretch or period of time. When we are talking about a stretch of or period of time, then we will use for. We have been waiting for 3 hours. We use in to talk about time that is not exact during a day, a month, a season, a year. She likes to jog in the morning. Okay, so in is used to show the particular time, not the particular time. It is showing the time. Okay, not exact. In the morning. Morning maybe he will start at 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock. That depends on him. We will go to Spain in August. August is a span. It is a month of 30 days or 31 days. And there in that day, any day he can go. He will go. It snows in winter. Winter is a season. And it snows here in winter. I started learning German in 2008. Okay. Preposition of direction: to, towards, into, through, across. These are the prepositions of directions. We use to or towards in order to express movement towards a place or a goal. That means we have started to finish a work, and that shows to or towards. My parents drive to work together. We were inside a dark tunnel. Slowly we moved towards the light. We use into to show movement towards the inside of something. We were scared when we fell into the swimming pool. We were scared when we fell into the swimming pool. Into, that means from, it is showing the movement towards the inside of something. We use through to show movement from one side of an enclosed space to the other. The train went through the dark tunnel. We use across to show movement from one side of an open space to another. That means the dog ran across the road. They rowed the boat across the river. So fill in the blanks. Choose the correct preposition for each blank. put cross where no preposition is required. She lives dash Dehradun. She lives in Dehradun. I am going dash work. I am going to work. And rest of them you will do by yourself. Okay. Here, read the poem given below. Underline the prepositions in it. Mark prepositions of time, place, and movement. S, T, P, and M. So at first you have to underline the preposition and you have to say that it is preposition of time or preposition of place or preposition of movement. Before my wandering eye, before my wandering eye, it is showing the place. I see a twinkle stars up in the night sky. In, it is also place. It freckles between many more stars. Between, it is also place. And rest you will do by yourself. They hear some expressions like take fixed position. So these things you have to write with this. Afraid of. You cannot say that afraid with, afraid about. No, afraid of. To be afraid of somebody or something. I am not afraid of ghosts. To be angry with somebody. My mom gets angry with me if my room is dirty. To be angry about something. I am angry about the bad weather this week. To be bad at something. I am not bad at playing the tabla. To be good at something. Ramesh is good at singing. To be interested in something, Seema is interested in sports. To be kind or nice to somebody, we should be nice to our guests. To smile at somebody, my friend smile at me when we meet. To ask for some time, he asked for a glass of water. We use the preposition from the box to fill in the blanks. The teacher was angry dash the boy because he tried to lie. With. Angry with. Okay. If Irfan has no interest in video games. Akram is very good at science. So these things you will do. If you will learn this chart, it will be easy for you. If you have any problem, you will just jot it down in the copy and we will discuss in the live class. So till the next class, goodbye, have a nice time and read the chapters.